tough. It's got to do a lot of things. Had its work cut out for it. We have dual cylinders steering it. Without those, there's no way you could muscle the tires around on it. Okay, how's somebody 5'9" get into a truck 10-4? That's the biggest question we have. You open a door so you can reach the handle. You pull it open. The step folds down. You reach around, you grab up here, you put a foot here, and you just pull yourself on in. And by far, the best part of all is driving it. And you come in and you get lined up for the cars, and here you come in. The only thing you see is glass cubes going off, and you can hear the crowd. I mean, they're just deafening. When something like that happens, you've got that many people backing you. It just sends so much electricity through you. It makes you feel so good. There's no words to describe how good it feels when you come in to do something like that. It's just unbelievable. When you get out, you take your bow at the crowd and you wave at them. They really go nuts. They go crazy over you. It feels like you could float out of the truck.
The Redman TNT All-American Pulling Series roars into your hometown this summer. See the most powerful sport on earth August 7th in Pennsylvania at the Clearfield County Fair and August 7th and 8th at Charleston Somerville Speedway. Plus the Utah County Fair in Provo, Utah, August 14th and 15th. See the Big Iron when they come to Hamburg, New York at the Erie County Fairgrounds, August 15th and 17th. Then it's 3 big days at the Granddaddy Pull Mall in Bowling Green, Ohio, at the Wood County Fairgrounds, August 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. Then on to Hickory, North Carolina, August 28th and 29th at the Hickory Speedway. See nonstop action in New Hampshire at Conocook's Hopkinton State Fairgrounds, September 3rd and 4th. And at the New York State Fairs Pole, September 5th and 6th in Syracuse. Catch the Redman TNT All-American Pulling Series in your hometown. Find out when we're coming next week on Power Tracks, here on ESPN.
The two-wheel drive pulling trucks didn't even exist 6 years ago. But today, they're the hottest thing going on the Redman TNT All-American Pulling Series circuit. Right now, more two-wheel drive trucks are being built than any other type of pulling vehicle. The fans really love them, and you're going to get a chance to see why. First up tonight in Louisville is Kentucky's own Tommy Brewer.
Brewer, one of the strong pullers in the sport out of Bardstown, Kentucky. Driving to just a swinging vehicle. Brewer takes it out of bounds. The Georgetown, Kentucky vehicle, just a swinging, owned by Philip and Rudy Adams. Tommy Brewer on the hired gun, doing the driving this evening.
That's a tough break for Tommy Brewer, but he'll be back to pull another day. That leaves it wide open for the big black truck, Stitches, with Alfred Turner at the wheel.
One to really reckon with here tonight. Alfred Turner at the wheel of the Stitches machine out of Gamelia, Kentucky.
I'll tell you what, Butch, Alfred Turner and Milton Boyles have teamed up out of Red Bowling Springs, Tennessee to run the strongest GMC team in the country, and the team is actually based out of Louisville, Kentucky. Jim Lyons here in Louisville, Kentucky handles all the work on it. And I tell you the way the guy drives, he will come out and pull a trigger on you. Watch him, he'll roll out, bam, he'll hammer it right to the wall.
For Alfred.
Ladies and gentlemen, the GMC, he's back in black.
You expect a great performance from the Stitches team, and they've done it again tonight. That beautiful vintage body belongs to the Little Rascal, driven by Jim Crabtree.
Second shot for this vehicle. Father, son, and mom, they swap off on the driving. Jim Crabtree, as the scoreboard showed you, he'll be doing the driving this evening. Now, Crabtree, I want you to keep an eye on this track. It's 30 feet wide, but watch where they keep spotting the sled. There are definitely good lanes and bad lanes out there. Crabtree wants to come off the right side of the track. The Little Rascal, ladies and gentlemen, out of Ohio. vehicle comes out. They'll measure from the front of the sled. Immediately, track crew goes out.
Another super pull. Jim Crabtree has come up just a bit more than 2/10 of a foot short of stitches. David Sullivan, 16-year-old Kentucky rookie.
16-year-old Warsaw, Kentucky, Sullivan's S10, ladies and gentlemen. Stitches on top. Crabtree number 2, Bill Johnson number 3 spot. How about it? The kid's back. Full pull is the word. A full pull for the youngster. So
I'll tell you what, it sure pulled a lot better than I saw in Atlanta a couple weeks ago.
Thank you.
All right, back to you, Army.
The kid lets his truck do the talking. Next up is Lloyd Houser in the big Super Rat Chevy.
He's out of Pumpkin Center, North Carolina, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Lloyd Houser, excuse me. Hands up. The most dangerous part of the sport right now. When they're hooking a vehicle up, they hook a main pull chain. They hook a secondary chain. Then they hook an electronic kill switch up in case the chains break. Wait till the man steps out behind the sled, like now. The lights are turned green. Donnie Biddle pulls the slack out of the chain. The flagman looks to the end of the track, shows green. Houser, North Carolina, getting ready to take a shot with a Super Rat Chevrolet. Not going to work for Houser. So the Pumpkin Center name back in the trailer and going to tour.
The North Carolina Super Rat doesn't have what it takes tonight in Louisville. Young Sullivan is going to be tough to beat. This is Butch Hager, and he's out to shoot the kid down.
Takes the sled, spots it in the middle of the track. Now notice where they start working that sled back and forth. About 3 of them are coming off the extreme right side of the track. Next fella's in line do not feel that's where the bite is. They're pushing it over towards the middle or a little bit maybe off to the left. How about it? Nicholasville, Kentucky. Here we go, the entertainer. Butch Hager trying to get a shot through. Hooking to the right. It went good. It came out of the middle, wound up on the right side of the track.
204.36, way short. That hook to the right cost Hager badly needed distance. Lee-Sandulak and Dr. Hook are up next.
Good looking ride. How about it, Chevrolet people? Candy, brandy wine, nice looking letter. My first opportunity to see the truck. All the way down from coal country. He's out of Canada. Lee-Sandulak doing the driving with the Dr. Hook El Camino. All the way from the coal country, Dr. Hook out of Canada. Some kind of problem. Sparks coming out at about the 100-foot mark. Dr. Hook grabs a lot of air, not going to get the distance that he wants.
Too much air, not enough distance. A bad break for Sandulak as Sullivan's lead survives another challenge. Only 2 more pullers will have a chance. The Fast Forward is one of the real celebrities in the Redman TNT All-America Pulling Series.
They call him Fast Forward, ladies and gentlemen, out of Lafayette, Tennessee. Mr. Chuck-Chitwood pulled with us the past summer on the Bush Tour, a regular on the TNT Motorsports circuit. Chitwood trying to put a good shot down for you. Would love to go a full pull. Shelled a rear end on it is what happened.
Well, Chuck, something out going the drivetrain.
Yeah, it appears the planetary gear on the right side went out on us. It's one of those things.
1 puller left, and it's Pat Friels in another one-of-a-kind pulling vehicle, the Dollar Devil 2.
will be the Island, Kentucky native. During the week, maintains school buses. On the weekend, he's a puller. Ladies and gentlemen, you just saw history made. The Sullivan family will take their 5th win from the National Farm Machinery Show. This time, the 16-year-old youngster does it.
Well, David, I tell you what, this makes number 5 for the Sullivan family, and how does that feel?
Great.
And it's man of not too many words. He's just a one-word man, folks. Dave, I want to say I was in Atlanta with you about 3 or 4 weeks ago, and you guys didn't have too good a weekend down there. I knew your dad was a little disgusted. You went home to the drawing board, and what'd you all end up doing?
We had to put 21 inches in the body.
You linked the 21 inches of the body, straightened the chassis out a little bit, and then it really improved. This is the first time you pulled it?
No, we pulled it 2 weekends ago.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner. One of the youngest that's ever won the National Farm Machinery Show, and here he is, David Sullivan, Warsaw, Kentucky. Let's give him a nice round of applause. Dave?
16-year-old David Sullivan takes it all in the two-wheel drive super modified class. His father is rightly proud of this young man who obviously has a bright future ahead of him in the sport of pulling.
Be a part of the most powerful sport on earth with a TNT membership. Get 12 issues of Power Tracks, the monthly pulling magazine, a Redman TNT pulling cap, a TNT Motorsports patch, Redman and TNT decals, plus a 10% discount card on all mail order purchases. Send check or money order for $24.95 to this address, or charge it to your Visa or MasterCard by calling 1-800-227-3167. Order now